Good morning, children. Today we will be learning the first chapter in physics, that is motion. In daily life, we see many objects. Among them, some of the objects are at rest and some are in motion. In this, you can see the examples of object at rest. You can see a ball which is in the state of rest and a bus which is in the state of rest. Similarly, in this slide, you can see the pictures of various objects which are in motion. The birds fly, the fish swim, the atoms, planets, star, all of them are in motion. When do we say that objects are in motion? Yes, we say the objects are in motion only when its position changes with time. To study the other cases of motion, let us consider the case in which one person may feel that the object is in the state of rest, whereas the other person may feel the same object is in the state of motion. To understand this in a better way, let us consider the example of a person standing on a platform and a bus is moving in front of him. For that person standing on the platform, the bus as well as the passengers sitting in the platform are in the state of motion. But in case of the passenger sitting in the bus, he feels that the person standing on the road or on the platform is in the state of motion and the bus and himself are in the state of rest. So this is one example where we can explain that for one person the object appearing to be rest may appear to be in the state of motion for the other person. In few cases like the rotation of the earth, the change in the season, in such examples, here the motion of the objects are inferred through the indirect evidences. What it means is we actually cannot sense the motion of the objects, but still they are in the state of motion. This motion may be in a straight path, it may be in a circular path, or sometime it may be rotational motion, or sometime it may vibrate. In few of the situation, it may be the combination of all this. But in this chapter, we will study about the motion of an object along a straight line. We also learn to express such motions through simple equations and its graphical representation. And we also study the describing of the circular motion. Let us now discuss how to actually describe the motion of the object. For you all to describe the position or location of any object, we need a reference point. To describe position or location of any object, we specify a referring point. So to understand this, let us consider the example. The distance of your home from the school is 5 kilometers. Here we have specified the position of your house with respect to the school. Similarly, to describe the position of any object, we specify a referring point and it is also called the origin. Origin or the referring point we use in order to describe the position of any object. The simple type of motion is motion of a body along a straight line, which we will be studying in this chapter. So to understand this motion along a straight line, go through the picture on this slide. The picture may not appear clear to you children. This is the same picture which I have chosen from the textbook. It is figure 8.1. So please refer the textbook if the picture is not clear to you here. In the figure, you can observe that the object will start its journey from the reference point or the origin O. You can see the letters O, A, B and O, A, B, C on the number line given there. So the object is starting from the position O. The object moves through C and B to reach the point A. So from O to C, the distance is 25 kilometer. O to B, it is 35 kilometer, and O to A, it is 60 kilometer. For the object to reach from O to A, it has to pass through OC and CB and finally reach to BA. So the total distance traveled here will be the distance OA plus AC, means for the object to go from O to A and come back to the position C, it has to pass through the position. So here the total distance covered by the body is OA plus AC. The distance OA is 60 kilometer and the distance AC is 35 kilometer. So 60 plus 35, it is 95 kilometer. The total distance traveled by the object will be 95 kilometer. You all have studied the definition of displacement in your lower classes. So, the shortest distance measured from initial to final position of the object is called displacement. In order to describe the motion of any object, the two physical quantities, distance and displacement, are used. Hence, to describe any motion, we need two physical quantities that are distance and displacement. In the next class, let us discuss what are uniform and non-uniform motion of a body. Till then, take care, have a good day. Thank you, children.